Hey guys, it's btaylortv and welcome back to my channel. I know I took a little break, but your girl is back. And yes, if you guys have missed me, I did go live last week. So if you haven't checked out the latest episodes of btaylortv, Bubbles with BTaylor, go ahead and check that out. But today we are going to be talking about Summer Walker. Now, I've been wanting to do a video about Summer Walker and her behavior. She's a mother of 3. Her children are not even 1 year old yet, if I'm not mistaken. So she had just broken up with her ex after this man stepped up to the plate to be a stepdad to her first child. With producer London on the track. She had a baby with him who had multiple baby mamas. And I talked about it in my past videos of how she thought she was the better woman because she was making money. But reality is, it doesn't matter. If that man is trash and he has multiple baby mamas, then that should just show you what type of man he is. Like, you're not that special, especially when there was a lot of drama behind these women. She constantly kept getting into it with these baby mothers, and she thought she was the better woman because she made money, only to come and find out that she was just going to be another baby mama of his. So then she moved on to her ex before London on the track. She got back with her ex, and he willingly accepted her and her child back in open arms. And he basically played stepdad to her, and she seemingly seemed happy. Everyone was happy for her. We all thought that she had the Sierra's prayer, only for them to break up after she had their twins. So she is just gave birth not too long ago to twin babies. And before they even turned 1, her and her ex seemed to have broken up. So it's sad to see that this family broke up, but it is rumored to believe that they broke up because he was cheating. But me personally, I think that they broke up because he was not bringing in any money and also probably cheating. I'm not sure, but that's unfortunate because their children are not even 1 year old. So now she is a mother of 3, and it seems like she's trying to have this hot girl summer. It seems like she wants this ratchet girl anthem to be pushed. Summer Walker has always gave a quiet girl aesthetic that was crazy over love, who always wore her heart on her sleeve and just sung about love songs. She was very quiet, very introverted, but like at the same time gave a little bit of sex appeal. But now she is hanging out with Sukiana and Lil Sexy Red, or whatever her name is, Sexy Red, which is basically giving the ratchet girl anthem. It seems like she's turning her brand into she is the ratchet girl. You know, the hood chicks, the ratchet gutter hood chicks that you would find, you know, bottom of the barrel type of girls that's always twerking, don't carry themselves with no kind of class. They don't care what anybody thinks of them. They dress how they want to dress. They're very provocative type of women. Okay. And it just seems like she's joining this push by hanging out with these type of women. And so now she is out in the streets. And then she started dating Lil Meech. And then even with that, it's like Lil Meech has a record of just being a little player boy. He's young, he's famous, and he's popular. And he's been known to just, you know, hop around Hollywood with a few little Instagram girls. And I don't know why Summer Walker thought she was any different to date. Why would you, as a mother of 3 with twin babies, you just broke up with your ex just last year, and then you're already hopping around town with this actor, you know, that's known to get around town, and you're flaunting him around publicly, only for him to eventually embarrass you. And I'm going to tell you guys what not to do, because they broke up, which everyone saw coming because he was going to continue doing him. But they broke up. And one thing not to do after a breakup is what Summer Walker is doing. She is looking so ridiculous. Okay. So you can tell when a woman is pressed over a relationship when she tries too hard. And I have made a video in the past of like what to do after a breakup and the best way to elevate, glow up, and move forward with your life. And this is not what you do. This is only suppressing the issue. You know, you're hanging out with your ratchet friends. You're popping your cat, busting it open for pictures and photos, twerking on stage, acting just like the typical, stereotypical like, it is so embarrassing to see Summer Walker like this. Like, we don't expect much from Sukihana and Sexy Red, but I didn't know that Summer Walker was that type of girl. So when her and Lil Meech broke up, she decided to post on her story, tried my best to be Jada Waiter, but I couldn't. It was cute though. I wish him the best. Can't do that cheating stuff. So a lot of people check Summer Walker about throwing shade at Jada Waiter, because Jada Waiter was in a public relationship with the little baby, and the little baby was constantly cheating on her, and she was forgiving him or defending him, or she wasn't going anywhere, right? And the fact that Summer Walker put Jada Waiter in it, it was just kind of like, girl, you're not in a place to shame Jada Waiter for her situation, because Jada Waiter clapped back and said, I learned my lesson after one kid. Mother efforts around here starting their own trends and trying to insert me in for laughs on the shade room. No. And she had every right to clap back. She had every right to clap back, because how you going to throw shade on a mother, and you're a mother yourself, and you're a single mother yourself, and try to say, oh, I can't do that Jada Waiter stuff? Like, that just shows the mentality of Summer Walker and how childish she is. And now she's trying to get the attention of Lil Meech. Like, the fact that she was on stage twerking in her bad BBL butt, and the Lil Meech was not even giving her the time of the day, should be embarrassing enough. He wasn't staring at her. He wasn't looking at her. He's not pressed on her. And he is continuing on messing with other women. She is not that special. She was just a star that he was able to get to. Like, a lot of men in that industry are going to date you and pursue you and show you off because it's a publicity thing for them. And it's going to bring them more attention and more money and more opportunities. So obviously, dating somebody like Summer Walker is going to give them more publicity. And she's in an emotional standpoint from it and saying, no, I'm going to get back at him. Oh, he did me wrong, so I'm going to be twerking and having fun. Girl, he doesn't care about you like that. Let's be honest. Lil Meech was not looking to be stepdaddy of 3. He is not even a man at this point. He's a little boy. You can tell in his actions, the way he lies about his cheating. And he's a sloppy cheater. Okay, I can't stand a sloppy cheater. If you're going to cheat, that's one thing, but you're going to be sloppy on top of that and not be smart about how you move in the way you cheat. It's giving little boy. It's giving, anytime you cheat, it's just giving little boy. But the fact that he was sloppy with it just says enough, knowing that he was in a highly public relationship. So Summer Walker finally left, but I don't know for how long, because when a woman acts like this and acts childish and dancing and trying to, pop her cat for the world, she's trying to get the man's attention. And that's the last thing that you want to do, ladies. So let's take this from a more personal standpoint. Okay, let's take this to a more reality for us regular folks. When you go through a breakup with a man, the last thing that you want to do is go to the club and party with your friends and drink and pop your cat and post it and try to convince this man that you are having the time of your life, because I promise you, he's not watching in that manner. You see it on the TikTok trends where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go have my fun too. I'm gonna go out. And no, what you're showing is that you're out in the streets. Now, I'm not saying you should be at home crying and pouting, but if we want to talk about Summer Walker, for once, she do need to be at home because she's a mom. She's a mom of 3 children, and her babies are all under 3. Okay, you got 3 babies under 3 years old. Ma'am, you need to be at home. You need to be at home. You need to be trying to heal. You need to be trying to elevate yourself. Nobody's saying be at home crying over a man, but you need to be trying to figure out, why do you keep running into these type of men over and over again? And you need to grow up and mature, because I feel like she lacks so much. She's very immature. She lacks maturity, and she needs to grow up and do some self-reflecting, especially as a mom. And yes, I'm going to be a little bit more harsher on her because she is a mother, and she needs to be trying to evaluate what type of woman she is, what type of mother, and what type of family dynamic she wants. Because if she wants that, and she wants to, it seems like she doesn't want the Sierra prayer, to be honest. It seems like she wants the Sukihana lifestyle, which is going to make her end up like a Sukihana and a Sexy Red. Single, in the streets, popping that thing, no self-respect from men. So she needs to be at home taking care of her children and working on herself and healing, not jumping from one peen to another peen to another peen to another peen and popping a cat for the gram. We don't need to be seeing that. So going back to reality for us regular people, okay, one thing you can be doing after a breakup is doing some self-evaluating, because there's two parts into every relationship, and all you are responsible for is yourself. So doing a lot of journaling, self-reflecting, healing, elevating, working on your goals, focusing on yourself. You can go out with friends and enjoy life. Don't be secluded from the world. That's the last thing that you should do. But you should be really just focused on yourself and focus on bettering yourself and focus on your goals. And that's going to make you feel good. When you start focusing on yourself and focusing on your children, if you have kids, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you realize what your real priorities are. And that way, while you're in the midst of doing those things and elevating and healing, and when you get to the right point, right, you attract the right person for you. The reason why Summer Walker would attract somebody like a Lil Meech, because she is no better than Lil Meech. Lil Meech is out in the streets, insecure little immature boy, and she is an insecure, immature little girl. So she's going to attract like, or you attract anything, but it depends on what you put up with. So I don't know, y'all. Summer Walker, she just seems like she's not over it. She keeps posting little things, and her and Lil Meech are having a little back and forth on Instagram. She posted herself, twerking, and baby, I don't know if it's what is going on with her BBL, but that looks horrible. Ladies, please chill out with these BBLs, because they do not be looking right in person. They never look good in person. And obviously she lost a lot of weight because she's going through stress. So that's why she needs to be at home trying to work on herself and better herself, instead of popping her BBL on a stage that don't even look good. Okay. So I would recommend that. I'm not trying to bring the girl down, but she needs a reality check. And if you are a mother, because Summer Walker's not the only woman that's like this. There are a lot of mothers out there who went through a breakup with their child's father, and the first thing they do is run back to the streets thinking that's going to fill some type of gap or validation or freedom, and you're just really just running from the problem. And it seems like she's also probably suffering from postpartum depression, which is why she's trying to find some type of escape and some type of different type of environment, which is why she's hanging around these type of women and submitting herself to that type of environment, which is not healthy or conducive to her growth as a woman, as an artist, as a singer, and as a mother. So I don't know, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up from here. But let me know your thoughts about Summer Walker. Do y'all think that she's trying to get Lil Meech attention? Do you think that she's just acting like a scorned little girl? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. But if you made it to the end, thank you for watching. Shout out to my moderators. Shout out to my subscribers. Shout out to my new subscribers. And if you are new here, don't be shy to hit that subscribe button. All right, guys. Have a good one. Bye.